I will get us started here real quick. So welcome everybody. This is Smite PS4 Competitive League Scrim's first official casting with me. I'm Mike Likes Hikes, and then I'm here with my partner, Insane Monk. Take it away, Zach.
We're just looking to scrim. You know, we're going to get some practice in for our big tournament coming up this weekend. We're really excited for that to happen. And I hope you guys enjoy. And let's get to it.
Yeah, so we might get cut off here introducing teams, but we do have Flippin' Ninjas 7 playing on Geb, going to be supporting. XM Blood is going to be playing Nija. Mr. Muffin 1234 on the Ravana. We have Achilles being played by Rizzy, and then Gabe Parade 117 is going to be playing the Jonas. Oh, and then we did get cut off.
We got, on red team, we got Vishkin. He's playing support as Cooper Cabra, I want to call him. I don't know what his name is. We got Bologna being played by St. James. Lego Boy, he's going to run my boy Thanatos. Maxon AT, he's going to be running Nox, I'm assuming in the mid lane, and then Real Alexander's going to be playing Chronos, so that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. And then, so when we do move between players, I've found that it's pretty helpful to stay on the blue guys only, just because the camera angle's better for team fights and stuff like that.
Yeah, I see that.
Mm-hmm.
How do I hide this panel?
At the bottom?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can. I typically just put it on items, scroll to the right, put it on items, and then set that.
Player items. Okay.
Because it keeps track of kill death and then also items.
Okay, what time are you at? I got game starts in 20.
Okay, I have game starts in 30. So go ahead and pause it real quick, and then I'll catch up.
Alright, how am I pausing this?
Just press options on the controller.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so what are you at?
I'm at 6 seconds.
Okay. So 15, 14, so I'll let you know.
Okay.
Alright, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We caught up?
Yeah, we synced.
Alright, cool.
You can see Reese's pretty deep here in enemy territory.
Mm-hmm.
Just taking a peek. I like that. He's cutting off the wave there. Not sure if Bologna really knows what's happening.
Right.
Yeah,
definitely a little bit different of a approach here coming from Reese. I've kind of been looking for early jungle ganks, you know, like we've seen in other competitive games that we play together, but no, I haven't really seen a lot of early jungle ganks so far, so that's a little bit different to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Chronos is already in a lot of trouble over there in the duo lane for red.
That's what I'm looking at too. Cooper Cabra's got to do a little better job.
Yeah, doing a little bit better supporting.
Oh, look, there you go with the Void Camp steal.
Yeah, the Void Camp steal already.
Yeah, you don't want to be letting that happen.
So yeah, I mean, we do know that Lavish is a little bit more experienced of a team as far as they go 5 stacking together, but you know, as the other team is a little bit more random.
Yeah,
but
you know what, I'm just glad that we got a team to play, so.
Right, exactly.
And you know what, maybe the boys will learn something they can take into this tournament coming up.
Right. Yeah, but the duo for Lavish definitely getting the better of this squad team over here. You know, definitely winning this early poke battle. Looks like Bologna is in a little bit of trouble over there in the solo lane if you want to go stick to the duo lane real quick, but Rizzy is actually about to pick up a first blood. But Nothing
Oh,
doing
he's trying to
yet.
give him a run for his money.
Yeah, turn it around a little bit there. Looks like actually Kumba might go down here. He's about one hit away.
Yeah, it's Kumba the Chupacabra.
Right.
Oh damn. Are you laggy? Like I'm seeming to be glitching around here a little bit.
A little bit, not too bad, but yeah, a little bit.
How Reese is back up to half health here.
Yeah, we do have a gank coming out of that solo lane though. Thanatos coming over, potentially picking up a kill. Achilles might actually turn the tide on him though here in a second. But Reese is going to escape. I'm surprised Thanatos didn't try a little bit harder, as he does have some pretty heavy damage hitting abilities. So
Yeah.
definitely,
Like was on cooldown.
yeah, Rizzy definitely lucky to get out of that one alive. But good play from him so far in the solo lane. He's actually not going to back. I mean, granted that he is getting his tower pushed, but still not backing when he is just a little bit almost about to go down.
Well, and we're, why Thanatos might have thought about sticking around. Use that scythe and
Right.
hit a jungle camp quick, be back at full, half health, full health. Could have finished that off.
Yeah, it looks like Ravana might actually be able to pick up this first blood over there on the Bologna, as he might be going around for a gank.
Yeah, he's coming deep.
He actually is about to come in for a gank. Blinks in.
There he is.
Easy first blood coming out of Rizzy on the Achilles.
Night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump over the duo lane here. See what's
All
going
right.
on. They are dominating that lane. It, both level 4. We got support at level 2.
Right.
Cabra is taking a beating. It'd be interesting to see how Chrono scales. Mages aren't normally super powerful early,
Right.
so but he should spike pretty early or pretty soon into the mid game.
Interesting to see Alex too playing a little bit out of position. He's not typically a carry. Typically either a jungler, potentially even a solo lane.
Okay.
But he might be playing a little bit out of position for this one. Ravana looks like he might be in a little bit of trouble going up against the Nox and Thanatos in the jungle.
Yeah, we'll see.
Is going to jump out though. He's also got that speed buff.
And Achilles.
Achilles might be able to sneak around on that the Thanatos. Or actually might end up getting ganked over here by Thanatos. Actually, I'm not seeing any wards coming out of Rizzy over there in the solo lane, so I'm kind of surprised he's been able to see these ganks from Thanatos so well. But he does have the execute up. Is going to finish off Thanatos with the execute. Might actually end up picking up a double kill. Does double kill.
Nice. And Reese's usually a mid laner too, eh? Like he's not.
As far as I know, yeah, Muffin's typically the solo laner.
So it looks like Nox is doing not too bad in middle lane. A little bit under leveled, but nothing too crazy's gone on there so far.
Yeah, I mean, I do know that this Jonas is a relatively experienced mid laner. I mean, he does play Jonas, or not Jonas necessarily, but mid lane quite a bit. Actually, Ravana's going to blink in as well. Going to do a little bit of damage on Nox in mid. But no, for Maxinator on the Nox to hold his own against a pretty experienced mid laner like Jonas, and actually Gabe, excuse me, is pretty impressive. Looks like we are going to jinx him though, and she might go down. Is going to go down. Muffin picks up the easy kill. That commentator's curse, man, I'm telling you, it's real.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and now your problem is knocked down for a few seconds. You got Jonas rotating over, and
yeah,
boom, there's another kill there. And now Jonas is strong.
Right.
And I found in Smite, especially, like in Paragon, it was like if your carry was fed, sweeter, your jungler, but I think mid lane is one of your most important roles for getting.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the AoE damage that they can do, and just the easy rotations that you can pull off, is going to be huge coming out of an overpowered mid laner.
That was a nice pick by Nox and Thanatos there, though. Kind of return the favor on Mr. Muffin.
Yeah.
Bologna's fallen 2 levels behind Achilles now.
Kronos might end up picking up a kill on Nija over there in the solo lane. Nija does ult. We aren't going to be able to see it because they do go off screen for it, but Nija does pick up the kill on the Kronos over there. Achilles looks like he's in a little bit of trouble over in the solo lane as well. Bologna does miss though.
Oh, Thanatos gets stunned. He hit him with
Really impressive footwork coming out of this guy though, I'm telling you. If he picks up a double kill here, that's just going to be insane. Actually does turn it around. Muffin's going to come over on the Ravana and pick up an easy kill.
Great rotation.
Yeah, I mean, just to save his buddy. I mean, saving his buddy's one thing, but picking up the kill in addition to that is just a whole nother thing, as this blue team is taking off quite a bit now.
Yeah, that's huge. They're in a position you don't want to be in at this point, you know? They're behind in levels. They're behind in gold by about 4,000 now. So they're going to start running away with this one.
Solo lane though, doing some pretty good damage for squad over on Lavish Ladies Men. A big ult coming out of Geb though to get both of them. Kind of just a defensive ult if you ask me, but Geb looks like he might be in a little bit of trouble.
You know, maybe this turns the tide if this dual lane can...
yeah, if they can pick up the pace here.
Can Chupacabra hit us? Oh, we got a gank here. Chupacabra needs a stun, protect his boy.
This looks like an easy double kill for this squad. Lavish is going to pick up a pretty easy double kill. This is looking like we might have a pretty early win here for Lavish Ladiesmen.
Now, at what point do you need to go for Gold Fury?
I would say probably right now would actually be a pretty decent time to do it. I mean, they did just pick up a double kill, so it would extend gold lead pretty substantially.
Yeah, here you go. You get the double. Take out Thanatos.
Yeah, I think they are potentially gonna rotate over to Gold Fury now.
And I mean, that's what you got to do. You get an advantage. You got to take it.
Yeah, they're definitely not messing around. You know, they're definitely going for this early win here. And basically what we are seeing here is a very experienced team that's played together quite a bit, playing against a team that's maybe not so experienced playing together.
No, and you know what? It's the little things, right?
Right.
It's not that, you know, Reese was absolutely fantastic in that lane. It was, you know, Ravana coming over.
Right, getting some
gank in there.
Yeah, it might not be mechanical, you know, like mechanical skill, you know, they could be relatively even, but when it comes down to knowledge of the game and rotations, that's all the difference.
Yeah, 100%. It looks like everybody's going to pick up a little bit of farm here while this calms down.
Yeah, Ravana though, peeking in the jungle a little bit, is going to turn the tide on this Nox over here in mid lane. Probably going to pick up a relatively easy kill. Nox with the escape though.
Bit of a dash there. Yeah, nice escape.
Ravana though, ulting in, is going to miss the ult. Geb with a nice ult though to stun. Good stun coming out of Geb.
Looks like Chupacabra's gonna go down as well.
Yeah, they are just picking these guys apart now. 15-1 now in kills. Pretty lopsided event here, but it is also a 9,000 gold lead. A little bit of a tower advantage for blue. Nothing crazy, but as far as kills and gold go, blue is definitely way ahead.
Well, maybe it's time they start thinking about Pyromancer, perhaps. I mean, you could even try to go for an early Fire Giant. You know, they could bait it, try to get a take there.
Yeah, and I mean, if they get a couple kills, you know, going for that, if they can bait it, they're looking at least one Phoenix early on, and we're only 11, almost 12 minutes into this game.
Absolutely. The John is just half health.
The John is just half health in one hit.
Like, how do you defend against that?
Right.
At this point? got Ravana counter jungling. You got the mid lane just doing work.
Right. I mean, even on the support, you know, almost chunking for a quarter health. Another kill coming out of XM Blood with on the Nija. Gabe though gonna pick up the kill on the Nox. Nox kind of just walked right into that one, if you ask me. Geb with another huge ult coming out of mid lane, picking up both of them, and combos it into the Janus ult, or not ultimate, but the Janus Void really nicely.
They're doing a great job soaking up those tower hits too. You know, they're all really
alternating tower damage. Bologna probably should not have gone in on that one. Does pick up the Janus kill, but is going to go down in the process. I mean, I understand picking up the kill.
You got 5 on you. You might as well take the kill while you're there.
Right.
You know? I know what's going on here. Looks like they're just going to regroup, take a bit of jungle, and grab some health.
They seem to be, you know, flexing on them a little bit. You know, not really trying to go for towers necessarily, kind of trying to impose will first.
Yeah, for sure. We got some shit going on in left jungle over here. Let's see what's happening.
Any other god would be dead.
Ravana getting some poke off on the Kronos, but Kronos, or Ravana, excuse me, is a little bit too low to be doing anything. Kronos might actually go down over here. Is going to use the ultimate to rewind himself.
Full health again, all 3/4, I guess.
Yeah, but that Nisha, oh my gosh, just almost chunked him for all of his health. Chrono's going to go down pretty easily. Gabe picking up yet another kill. Rizzy, though, going to go down on the Achilles, surprisingly enough. I didn't really expect that, but Red is grouping up here pretty well. They are turning the tide on this fight a little bit. Yeah, definitely. And if they can get a little bit of a tower advantage, I mean, it is a lot easier to come back in Smite than any other game I've played.
This is true. And I mean, Gold Fury's up here right away. You know,
right.
Is that something that you think about? Or do you think about going for towers?
I think you gotta. I mean, I think the tower game is really important right now. I mean, if they can get any advantage, but it looks like Blue is pretty quick to turn this around. But I think you gotta go for towers if you're Blue. Or Red, excuse me. Are you at 1430 roughly?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
1428.
Sweet. Yeah, Thanatos is definitely gonna have to be careful here. I mean, one Janus ability can literally chunk him for half his health right now. Just like that. I mean, it was insane. And Ravana's going to come in. I mean, he's too tanky to, you know, he's going to absorb these tower hits really easily. Pretty good stun there coming from Kumbhakarnan.
It's looking like a dangerous play for Red here.
Yeah, they might not want to engage in this. I know that Muffin and Geb are relatively low health, but they're a little bit too ahead to be going in on this. Nija, a little bit of an unnecessary ult, if you ask me, is going to pick up the kill on the Nox.
Well, it's not
Thanatos, though, picking up the kill on Ravana. Sorry, excuse me? What were you saying?
I don't know. All I saw was the wings.
The big Thanatos ult.
Yeah. Achilles is pushing right lane over here pretty good.
Yeah. I am such a fan of Geb's ultimate, the way that it can, that he just can work around the map so easily. I think it's the coolest ultimate.
Safety regulations require me to inform you that. You know what?
But looks like Blue is emphasizing the tower game a little bit more. You know, obviously, like you said, Achilles split pushing a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm impressed with the Nija carry as well.
Yeah, I mean, that that lock-on ability she has, that is not her ultimate. I forget what it's called, but It does a lot of damage. I didn't realize that, but she might be in a little bit of trouble here. Actually, Geb is going to do a pretty good job saving her with that shield. They're actually just going to turn this around on Kumba Karnan.
Hot chasing a little bit.
Yep, and then a nice ult coming out of Geb. Actually is only going to pick up the Kumba, but...
I think you're a bit ahead of me.
Here, I'll pause it for you real quick.
Where you at? I'm at 17-10.
Alright, I am at 17-10 as well now. I think we're good now. But Nija is going to knock down Kumba, and they are going to pick up the kill on him relatively easily. Kronos also in a little bit of a tough spot here, so he is going to go down too. Looks like we have a surrender vote actually coming out, a big surrender coming from this red team. Kind of surprised. Just kind of hoping they would follow through with it.
Deal with that any longer.
Yeah, they pretty much over that one.